What's up with it, world? What's up with it? Man, I just wanted to come in here real quick and talk to y'all because a lot of times we get complacent as a people, you know what I'm saying? We get complacent as a people in a lot of situations. We get complacent as a people when it comes to who we trust and who we try to believe in, or who we feel like is our friends, you know, that type of stuff. And we forget that we're dealing with a lot of spiritual battles. It's a lot of spiritual things going on out here that's going against the grain of what we might be trying to do, especially if we trying to do it in a righteous manner, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna always have like battles and struggles that we gonna deal with different type of peoples and different type of entities, because it's spiritual, man. It's spiritual. And I mean, I just feel like if we don't continue to give ourselves something to fight with, if we don't continue to energize ourselves by grounding and, you know, connecting with the sunlight, if we don't continue to energize ourselves by spiritually feeding ourselves the righteous things, if we don't continue to keep ourselves tapped into the God within us, we're not going to be able to win those battles that this world is throwing at us. We're not going to be able to see the things that we supposed to see because we too blinded by the illusion and the fraud and the fakery that the world is throwing at us. So, you know, I said all that to say this, man. You gotta be careful who you feeding out of your hand, because sometimes the people you feed out your hand will be quick to bite you, and you won't even expect it. And you know, that when I say that, I'm saying like that could be in a sense of like you might have somebody that you have conversations with that you feel like you might be helping them through a situation they dealing with in their life. You might feel like you helping them, you know, with, you know, some type of way, you uplifting them as a person, and they feeding off that and they taking that in, and they may even be using it to their good. You know what I'm saying? It might be really helping them get to that next level in life, but at the same time, it's like they only taking what you giving them so they can use it for themselves in a selfish manner, but at the same time, it's like they really not taking to you. What you say is good, what you feed them is good, but you as a person, they can really give two F's about. They can give a damn about you as a person. They just want whatever they can get from you. Because some people's blood suckers, man. You know what I'm saying? They spiritual blood suckers, and they will suck you dry if you let them. And it's sad because some of the people that's like that are most likely going to be the people that's somewhere in your corner. It's going to be a lot of times it's going to be people right there in your atmosphere that you dealing with on a daily basis. Some people knock you off your high horse so they can get on it. You know what I'm saying? And that right there, to me, I feel like that's a weak way for a man to go. That's a weak way for a woman to go, because if you can't get it by your hustle or your grind, if you can't get it by being honest and just being, you know, a person of good character and good nature, if you have to knock somebody else off their high horse, or you have to slide skates under somebody to get a certain position in life, or just to get ahead, period, then can you really say that you tapped into who you really are? Can you really say you using like your strengths and your gifts? If you got to do it in a weak way like that, then you really not tapped in. But I said all that to say this, y'all. Stay strong spiritually. Stay elevated spiritually. Continue to place righteous things within yourself by what you reading, by what you feeding yourself, by the things you putting in your body, that you putting in your mind and your spirit, and give yourself the strength to be ready for these battles, because they gonna come. The more righteous things you do, the more good you do, the more these battles are gonna come, and you're gonna have to face these battles. And if you don't have the strength to fight these battles, you're gonna lose every time. So that's just something I want to leave on y'all mind, man. Strengthen yourself spiritually, man. Spiritually strengthen yourself and be ready to fight, because it's always going to be some type of war you're going to have to go through. And those who are against what you're doing, or they don't have that same spirit as yours, they're going to be the main ones trying to take you down. And a lot of times it's because it's something in you that they wish that was in them. I'm going to holler at y'all next time, man. Until next time, y'all stay tapped in. Y'all look forward to this next episode, man. This is a dope episode coming up. Look for this episode coming on Thursday, man. It's really, man, we was on some high level stuff. Y'all going to really feel this episode. I think y'all going to enjoy it. Stay tapped in to us. Check out my book, Don't Think Like Me, Just Think. Go to Amazon.com. Go to the books portal, type in Don't Think Like Me, Just Think, and you should find my book there. And I appreciate those who have supported and that will support. Until next time, I'm going to holler at you. Peace.